Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Moleski. This is my YouTube channel. You don't need to know this, but this is like the 5th time I've done this video. Oh my god. So let's just spit this out. Today I want to talk about the differences of the responsibilities between men and women and how women are very much lied to, more so than men. Here's what I mean. Young men are told typically that they can have what they want, the one thing they want, or the very limited things they want, but they have to dedicate their time and energy to obtain that thing. Women, on the other hand, are told that they can have whatever they want. They can have whatever they want, and they can have it in abundance. They have all the time, all the energy, and all the ability to have whatever it is they want. And they can figure it out, like they can take their time to figure it out. Those are the differences of the lies that are told from men and women. Now, I'm dabbling in Latin. I think it's pretty neato, okay? Decide. All of us have to decide. We have a decision to make. D is to cut, sedere is off. So to cut off, to kill, decide. You are responsible for murdering many things in a lifetime. A decision is killing all other options and taking aim on something. Now, I've said this a lot on this channel, and I'll say it again here. Men have to decide what treasure it is they want. They study, they decide, and they figure out where that treasure is, and they study their opponent, which is the dragon. And then they have to slay the dragon. They have to spend their time and energy and ability on killing the dragon so they can reap the reward. And typically the risk is worth the reward. Some men don't want to really slay dragons. So they slay kind of an annoying dragon. It doesn't really try very hard. It's pretty small. It's sickly. And then the men get that treasure. But it's not really a treasure that everyone's like, oh, damn, did you see what Tim got? Oh, that treasure's dope. No one says that about Tim's treasure. Then there are other men who spend years and years slicing and cutting and slicing and cutting a very worthy adversary until finally the head is chopped off and they have the treasure. Now, women think that they are responsible also for being a dragon slayer, but it's just not so. Women have a decision to make, but it is not what treasure, and it is not to cut the heads off of dragons. It is a lovely garden. They have a beautiful garden. And in it is a decision. They have to decide what they will let wither and die from neglect. That is the feminine decision, to cut off. She, you, me, us, women, have a limited supply of fertilizer and seasons and sun and energy to put into all of our love into building and nurturing to life something, maybe some things. We've all heard someone say about Sally, I don't know how Sally does it. She has a career and she has she's a mom and she's on the PTA. But Sally, I almost guarantee, does not have as fruitful of a garden as you think she does. It's much more showy on the outside because we all have a limited amount of willpower. If you want to work out in the day, when do you do it? You do it in the morning when you have an abundance of willpower, but by the end of the day, you're just like tapped, right? So it's the same thing in life. Women have to decide what they're going to nurture. And typically, there's going to be someone in the comment section who doesn't agree. That's fine. I love you, comment section. But typically, a man who has spent or is spending his time killing a dragon doesn't want to come home and listen to the war that her woman has been to. He doesn't want to hear about the sword tactics from his partner. He's tired. He wants an apple. And if a woman is smart, her garden is shady and lovely, and it's a great place for a weary lad. Otherwise, there's two warriors walking hand in hand. Now, for a woman, that can sound kind of sexy. For a man, that does not sound sexy. Or am I wrong? There are some plants that need to be planted and fertilized immediately in order to reap the benefits of it later. A tree, for example, must be planted, and then years later, sometimes generations later, people get the shelter, the shade, and the beauty from something that someone did a long time ago. I believe this is the same with women. It is a big responsibility, their decision, what they're going to cut off. The reason I'm saying this about the tree is because I think a lot of times women are thinking that they should put their energy into career and education and career so later they can have the children. But I do believe that this is wrong. I think that it is the smartest decision for a woman to put forth the seed of life, to give her enough time to have the energy to put into the life of something that is going to take a long time to be grand. I don't know how eloquently I just said that, but I think you understand. And what are your opinions on that? For the ladies who have decided already, I'm curious as to what you have decided and if you're happy with your decision or if there's any regrets. If you haven't decided, I think this is wonderful because I know you still have fertilizer, season, I hope, energy, sunlight. So what from now on will you focus on in your garden? What are you willing to let die? That's it. That's it. Everyone, have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you in the comment section. Bye. Hey, I'm actually back hours later to talk to you. Really quickly, I have a story that kind of pertains. I have a friend, two friends, a couple, okay? And one of them really wants a tiny house, okay? They feel that there's too much clutter, too much possession, too many materialistic things in their life, and they want to reduce it and live minimally. This person who wants to live minimally also has a very cluttered mind and cannot decide what they want to go for in life, what they want to put their energy towards. The opposite person is true in the relationship. So the other person can't imagine having a small house because they have so many things that they don't want to get rid of. They don't know what to call. But they are very focused on what they want to do. They have no problem with clutter of mind. And I thought that was very interesting because I pointed out to this person, I said, you're the same. It's just one of you is material and the other is in the mind. So I think if we all can have tiny house brains and not just the desire to live minimally, but to not think minimally, but to decide and focus our energies. That's it. All right, I'm going to add this to the end, where you are right now. I'm talking to the future. Okay, that's it. Bye.